just days away from the first day of school and new developments tonight. The Francis Howell School Board just removed the discussion on its bathroom policies, but did make a decision on discussing gender in school. Right now, First Alert 4's Justin Andrews is live in O'Fallon tracking the latest on this developing story. Justin?
Yeah, Corey, at the 11th hour, a board member made that motion to pull the bathroom policy vote off the agenda. And we don't know why right now, at least at this point tonight. But for parents and students, this was still the topic of tonight's meeting.
The reason that this policy exists, and maybe some of the folks holding my signs might not like it when I say this, isn't because of hate, but it's because of fear. I believe students feel respected when they are given a choice.
Admitted she was discussing sexual preferences with a 4-year-old. How in the world does this make sense?
That went into that.
Various opinions on this. We know that this sea of pink signs reading forward, not backward, they plainly state some people's stance at the packed Francis Howell School Board meeting tonight. The board removed that contentious bathroom proposal off today's agenda. It would have forced students to use the bathroom and locker room that corresponds with their gender listed on the birth certificate. The policy does allow trans and gender nonconforming students to use single-use restrooms and can request accommodations. The board tonight, though, approved a ban on teachers from discussing gender identity with students. And at last check, the board is right now debating on a ban on books that contain explicit descriptions of sexual misconduct. Some say tonight's proposals and bans are reflective of the 1950s and 60s, but we know not everyone agrees. What do you say to those who say this follows the traditional norms?
I would say, what traditions are we looking to protect, right? Progress, change happens in every generation, and if we're always looking to preserve the generation before, are we really working as a society towards what's best?
We're talking about segregating students by a identity, the same way that students used to be segregated just by the color of their skin.
All right, so tonight we're also learning from Promo that other area school districts are talking about a bathroom policy, but we know Wentzville School District is the only one that has a policy in the area. They're still debating and deciding what to do about the bathroom policy here at Francis Howell. We know the students begin school on Tuesday, August 20th. We'll keep you posted on what happens in tonight's meeting. You'll have the latest tomorrow beginning at 4 a.m. We're live in O'Fallon tonight. I'm Justin Andrews, First Alert 4.
Yeah, still a lot to watch there, Justin. Thank you. And as Justin mentioned, the Wentzville School Board voted and passed a similar bathroom policy back in January. Students are required to use bathrooms and locker rooms based on an individual's reproductive biology at birth. The district says less than 1% of the district's population needs accommodations. The restrictions were set to start back in April.